Today I'm going to explain to you the step-by-step process on how to use your awareness of being or your consciousness to physically shift into any reality or state that you desire. I'm going to discuss and elaborate on one of Neville Goddard's lectures in which he goes into a detail on how to actually withdraw from your current reality, your senses or your physical body, and place your true self, which is your awareness of being and that which is God, into any state or reality you desire, and thus animate it on the screen of space or to shift there in your physical body. So how to use your imagination or consciousness to penetrate or enter into the state of your wish fulfilled or your desired reality, and how to actually know that you have fertilized or impregnated your desired state or reality successfully so that it can be externalized on the screen of space. What does it mean to loop your imaginal scene until it takes on the tones of reality or it feels natural to you? So let's get into it. I'm going to begin this video by quoting Neville Goddard, explaining how to feel yourself into your desired state or desired reality, or how to mentally adjust to it and make it natural. All you need to do to objectify any state or reality on the screen of space, or to make any invisible reality visible, is to mentally adjust to it. Because remember, everything already exists. Everything is present and everywhere right now. How can you imagine something that does not already exist? The fact that you can imagine something means that it already exists on some level. How can you perceive something in your mind's eye if it does not exist? You and I only become aware of increasing portions of that which already is. So the future is not developing out of any past, but rather different versions of the past and the future exist simultaneously right now. This is how you withdraw from your senses or your physical body to mentally adjust to an already existent state or reality and animate it on the screen of space by Neville Goddard. Sit in one chair, imagine yourself on another chair, and don't break that spell until that other chair seems as natural as where the body was when you started. Make it natural. Feel an object. If it's next to a bookcase, as though you were taking a book from the shelf, and feel natural. And then be surprised when you aren't really here, but you're there. It comes in a peculiar feeling and a surprise that you are there. It's a detachment. This is how you occupy an already existent state or reality. So you want to conceive an imaginal scene which implies that you have already received what you want, or that you are already in your desired reality. In other words, your imaginal scene should imply that what you want has already happened, as if it's already a memory. For example, let's say you want to manifest a text from your specific person. What you want to do is you want to imagine in first-person point of view that you have received the text from your specific person. Mentally look at your phone and see or read their text to you. So you want to enter the reality in which your specific person has already texted you. Remember that reality already exists, and you are simply mentally adjusting to it, to animate it, or to objectify it on the screen of space. So imagine yourself in the reality in which you have already read their text, and remain there or loop that imaginal scene until you feel the reality of that scene to the best of your ability, or to an extent that you are now surprised that you are where you are at the moment, or you are physically in your current reality and you are not seeing that text yet. As if you have clearly seen the text from them and you know you have received the text, and you are now surprised to see that it's not here now. So you want to loop your imaginal scene until you get this feeling, or until it feels like a memory. This is what Neville Goddard is saying. Man has no body distinct from his soul. That called body is a portion of the soul discerned by the five senses. So here we imposed this limitation upon ourselves for a purpose, and we will use it in this manner. I can put it down and withdraw for the purpose of impregnation. So I put it on a chair, put it on the bed, put it any place and pull away from it, and then occupy another state. And then I hurry back to it, start from where I haven't been physically, back to where I was an instant ago physically, and then I'm bounced by the blow. I'm not deflected to go beyond it. I am turned around, and then I move back to where I have been in my imagination. So we're told in the 14th of John, in my Father's house there are many rooms, infinite rooms. Were it not so, would I have told you that I go and prepare a place for you? And when I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you shall be also. So this is how you prepare the place or any state or reality you desire. You mentally view the world from that state or reality, or you loop your imaginal scene, or remain there until it feels natural, or until it feels like a memory. So you want to mentally view yourself from that reality until you're actually surprised that you are in your current physical reality. In other words, you want to feel the reality of what you want to such an extent that you are actually shocked to still be in your current physical reality. This is how you mentally prepare the place. So in my Father's house, meaning in my consciousness, there are many mansions, meaning there are many possibilities or many realities. I go and prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. So where I am, you shall be also. So I'm talking to myself. I put this body on a chair or on a bed and prepare a place for you. So I withdraw from it and feel myself what at the moment my reason denies it, or my senses deny it. And having felt it, or having felt my desired reality or state, I then return and take it with me, or take this body with me to where I have been in my imagination. So I take it with me right across a series of events or bridge of incidents, right into the place where I am in my consciousness. So put yourself on a chair and feel that you are on the other chair, and just wait. Wait, don't move, just wait in that state. And when you feel it naturally that you are just actually sitting in another chair, then remember where you were. As you remember, all of a sudden you return and you feel what you can't feel if you are always anchored in the body. Now, just as you detached yourself to move there, you can detach yourself and move into any state in the world. There are infinite states, no limit to the states called rooms or houses in the scripture. So you move back to where you actually have been in consciousness or your imagination. You haven't been there physically, but you come back and pick up your body physically. And you take it across a bridge of incidents, a series of events leading up to where you actually have been in consciousness. Then you move across a series of events, and there you go, to reap the harvest of your own fertilization, because you fertilized it. So tonight, in a very simple way, for those who are here for the first time, let me show you how we actually operate this simple principle. Instead of withdrawing from the body unknowingly into any old state, you withdraw deliberately into a predetermined state or your desired reality. So you put the body on the bed or on the chair and you imagine yourself in the state predetermined, a state you really want to animate in this world. You want to be successful? With whom would you share it? A few friends at a little dinner party or a luncheon or a tea or a cocktail party? Any kind of a party where they would discuss your success and truly discuss it in the sense that they would be happy about it? Well, now know exactly where you're going to go while you are still seated, anchored to this body. And then let the body relax and get into that area in your mind's eye where your friends are present and you're all discussing your success. And it all seems natural. You are accepting their praise, accepting their congratulations. And it seems very natural with all the sensory tones of reality. Then return to the body, and it starts where it hasn't been, and it speeds to where it was an instant ago. As it arrives there, it is bounced so hard it's turned around. Its time sense is turned around. And now it returns to where it hasn't been. See it starts in time from where it hasn't yet objectified the state, and moves back to where physically it was only an instant ago. And then it's bounced and turned around, and it moves now across the bridge of incidents, leading up to the fulfillment of that state in consciousness where you were, where all these friends were gathered together to congratulate you on your good fortune. And that's how it works.